there isn't much rehab you can do other than just stretching and walking. So the first 3 weeks I was just doing a lot of walking. I was walking like 3 or 4 miles a day, and I was just doing my stretches, my sets of stretches. And now I'm in the gym. I'm shooting and stuff. I'm doing some of the stationary stuff that the guys are doing in our workouts. And whenever they're doing anything with running, I just go and I shoot and I have a rebound and I just try to put up as many shots as I can in that time.
Has it hit you that your freshman year is over?
Yeah, it actually hit me like during finals week, because it was like I was studying and all that, and I'm like, wow, after I take these tests, I go home and I repeat it over again, this time my sophomore year. So it was kind of went by fast, and I developed a lot, and I got the opportunity to see a lot of things and do a lot of things. So I have a lot to look forward to going into my sophomore year.
What's the timetable for you in terms of getting back to where you want to be?
I don't really have one right now, but I'm hoping for mid-July. I really want to play in Europe, so the faster I can get back for that. But I'm in no rush. I don't. If I can't play in Europe, it's not a big deal. I'll go and support the team, but my main focus is to be ready for October and November.
How are you mentally? I mean, you've dealt with injuries a lot in your life. How have you handled this one?
I mean, honestly, I usually I go into surgery. I'm nervous, and there's always the how long is this going to be the recovery time. Everyone kind of loses it mentally, but I went, got it done, walked out, went home the next day like it was nothing. And I know that I went to a groin specialist in Oklahoma, and I know they were going to take good care of me, and our training staff, they're going to do what they can and get me back as soon as possible. And I'm really not worrying about anything right now.
How much did it hinder you the second half of the year, or did it hinder you, the injury?
Actually, I first noticed it before the Virginia game in November.
Wow.
It was right after that game. We played less than 24 hours later against Memphis, and I could barely do layups in our layup lines in the Memphis game. It hurt so bad, and we came back to Iowa City. I rehabbed a little bit. I just tried to get it figured out. We thought we just strained something, so I just continued playing on it. And from there on out, I felt it every practice, every game. Once I started getting loose and warmed up a little bit, it would go away a little. But I always had that pain in the back of my mind. And after the season, when I found out I had torn both my groins.
That's crazy.
So I guess I was playing on torn groins all season. So.
And you did as well as you did. I mean,
Yeah,
that says something.
Yeah. I mean, no one knew I was in pain. I never showed it or anything like that. And half the time I didn't even remember I could feel it. I was just, your adrenaline's going, stuff like that. But yeah, I had no idea.
That's what I was going to ask.
Me.
Did it feel better as the game went on, and it just didn't bother you? Or?
Like when we would initially take the court, like we do our stretch and everything, but I would do like stretching 20, 30 minutes prior to the game as well, just so I could get to a point where I could do layups and stuff in layup lines. But once my blood started flowing, once the crowd gets, like I said, adrenaline, that's when you kind of forget about it. You just go out and play, then you feel it the next day, go through the same thing, game in, game out. But yeah, I'm just glad we got it figured out, and we did it at this time rather in the season where I'm sitting out.